I guess we all know what's on Kiara's mind. One of the regular feeders scattered a bag of peanuts. Ronnie balances on her 2 legs while clutching 2 handfuls of peanuts.
So interesting.
Belle is presenting her rear to her little boy Dawson, a playful tail gesture seeking his affection. Dawson turns to his personal pacifier, finding solace in the warm familiarity of the milk bar. Mum slowly edges away, careful not to jolt him and trigger a tantrum. Her discreet tactic worked. The once free-spirited girl who only knew of fun and frolic now devotes all her attention to her precious baby. I remember the young Belle vividly. She was a star who captured everyone's gaze, the embodiment of youthful exuberance, the girl who ran on all 4s in a synchronous gallop. Dawson's pouted lips are his cutest feature, perfectly shaped. Taylor's family has ties to Belle's. Cassie could very well be the elder sister of Abby and Sarah. They are incredibly tight-knit. Gemini performs her daily ritual of grooming, thoroughly tending to her daughter Bethany's fur. Bethany is one vivacious and quirky young girl. I couldn't help but try to communicate in their language, no matter how hilariously clumsy my attempt may be. I offered a deliberate series of lip smacks, the universal macaque signal usually for friendly intentions. Intrigued, Bethany turned her head to assess my gesture. To my delight, she began to lip smack back at me. I probably looked ridiculous, like I was trying to nibble on an invisible cracker. Gemini isn't the nurturing type like Eyeshadow or Izzy. We won't see her indulging her babies with an endless supply of milk, or refrain from showing her frustration with them. Her love is clumsier, rougher around the edges. It is not conveyed through softness but in steadfast presence. She may not be traditionally nurturing, but she is always there, an unyielding pillar of support for her daughters. Bethany's elder sister, Bethy, joins in. Here we have one of the cutest yearlings, Blossom. Mum Jade looks completely drained. A new sibling is on the way this year. Heartbroken Blakely is trying to reach for his pacifier. He squirms underneath, only to find his sister Buttercup in his way. Those loud cries pierced through the air. We all recognize the signs. It's that time of the year. No milk, no life. Little Oceania let out desperate cries that used to bring milk at a moment's notice. Oceania reached out eagerly for the milk bar. Sissy responded with a soft nudge, confirming her deepest fear. The milk bar is closed, marking the end of an era. Now her whimpers are met with indifference, evasiveness, and cold amber eyes. But Oceania perseveres. She attempts to gain the upper hand by letting her eyelids droop, presenting her sorrowful, heart-wrenching expression that could soften even the hardest of hearts. But Sissy holds firm. Oceania had devised a new, clever tactic. She throws herself into the midst of Zoe's daughters, and her performance begins. She lets out terrified cries, as if she were being picked on by the lowest-ranking members of the clan, portraying herself as a helpless victim to trigger Mum's most powerful instinct, to protect. But Mum saw right through her and walked away. Realizing her grand scheme had failed, Oceania started to settle down. Chuck seems to be more at ease with the weaning process. He tenderly grooms Mum alongside his sister Carol. Aren't you just as dashing as your big brothers? What's all the commotion about? Ray and Ravi, the matriarch's sons, had Matteo pinned to the ground, a stark reminder of their birthright and his place beneath it. Matteo's attempts to break free are in vain. As he let out a cry, Bonnie rushed over, propelled by a force more powerful than social rank. Her son is the only thing that mattered in that moment. She showed a wide grimace while standing firm, asking them to let go of her son. The princes surely didn't expect a challenge, however feeble it may be. Perhaps they can't be bothered with the hassle. They loosened their grip and walked away. A bunch of juveniles is picking on June up there. Mum Amelia came to the rescue and drove them away. Elaine arrives at the scene. She approached Ravi, as if scrutinizing the squabble that had gotten slightly out of hand. Her grandson Matteo still showed a fearful grin, and her nephew brimmed with arrogant energy. Her gaze was fixed on him. She seized Ravi, and delivered a few half-hearted, trivial bites. They were sufficient to signal disapproval, but far from a genuine bite. He playfully trotted back to Matteo to pick up where they left off. Here comes Elaine again, attempting to pull Ravi away from her grandson. She's walking a dangerous tightrope here. All it takes is one cry from Ravi to summon the matriarch. Ella's golden boys, the milk bar opens for a little while longer than the others. She doesn't just allow it, but encourages it. Are you using me as an excuse, Belle? Look at that sweet little pout. He's the cutest yearling around. Ravi is still teasing his Aunt Elaine. Poor Gigi, clearly terrified as she finds herself sandwiched between the clan's most powerful figures. Ella approaches, Ravi's most powerful shield. Elaine must stop what she had been doing. The firm grips and disciplinary nips would be a direct challenge in Ella's eyes, and there would be repercussions. Elaine turns to groom her sister. She had chosen the appropriate submissive gesture. But notice how her fingers move frantically. It's as if she's channeling all the frustration she cannot express onto Ravi into the meticulous and slightly aggressive grooming ritual. Juveniles are having fun on the slide.
食蕉啊！你睇嗰度係咪嚇？
影佢影佢幫佢做。